कब मुझे बताओ सर। कल जैसा पेज खुलना था खुल नहीं रहा तो हेलो गाइस, गुड इवनिंग। वॉइस कैसी आ रही है एक बार बता दो आप लोग। आज वॉइस पे मैंने बहुत काम किया है, तुम लोगों के लिए स्पेशल माइक लेके आया हूँ। ठीक है, तो प्लीज टेल मी अबाउट वॉइस। अगर जैसे ही कोई दिक्कत आती है वॉइस में मुझे बताओ। कमानी मस्त आ रहा है सर, वॉइस क्रिस्टल क्लियर। ओके परफेक्ट, आज बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है। एक्सेलेंट वॉइस टुडे। ठीक है, कल काफ़ी दिक्कत हुई मुझे क्लास लेने में, आपको भी प्रॉब्लम हुई होगी पॉसिबली। गाना गाने वाली वॉइस आ रही है। यस कमनी पार्थ, आज मौसम भी अच्छा है ना, तो थोड़ा सा पढ़ लें फिर गाना भी गाएंगे। परफेक्ट। महेंद्र कुमार, राधे राधे, कैसे हो आप? एक बार सबको इनेबल कर लेता हूँ, है ना। ओके, नाउ आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ यू हैव ज्वाइंड। खालिद, वालेकुम अस्सलाम खालिद। शर्लॉक सर तो कुछ गा दीजिए। बिल्कुल शर्लॉक। हनुमान गोटे, गुड इवनिंग। डॉल्बी सराउंड साउंड, थैंक यू सो मच। एक्चुअली यस्टरडे आई वाज यूजिंग अ माइक जो कि जिसका पर्पस माइक के लिए नहीं था, इसलिए शायद ऐसा हो रहा होगा। नमस्ते अभी, नमस्ते, गुड इवनिंग आदित्य। गुड इवनिंग ऑल। ऑसम वॉइस, थैंक यू। और कितना अक्षित, आई एम गुड। सिद्धार्थ जोशी, गुड इवनिंग हर्ष, गुड इवनिंग निकुंज। निगम बमरोलिया, हाय सर, हाय हाय निगम, हाय। काफी लोग आ गए यार, 121 122 काफी लोग हैं। आपका स्टूडेंट्स बाकी फैकल्टीज, आपका स्टूडेंट के साथ इंटरेक्शन बाकी फैकल्टी से अलग है। नीलेश, थैंक यू सो मच। मतलब आई होप यू आर सेइंग दिस इन अ पॉजिटिव सेंस। मातम संदीप चंद्र, गुड इवनिंग। मोहित, गुड इवनिंग। निशांत जेना, सब जोश में है। यस, आई हैव डाउट रिलेटेड टू सीआरई, दैट इज यील्ड इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ टेम्परेचर और नॉट। ब्रिजेश, ब्रिजेश यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अ पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन, उसके बारे में भी चलो किसी बीच में टाइम लगेगा, बात कर लेंगे। नीलेश ऑफ कोर्स पॉजिटिव, थैंक यू। आप सबसे अच्छा पढ़ाते हैं लालू जी, शुक्रिया। कनील दुबारिया, निशांत जेना ओपी, यार ये निशांत जेना का क्या है सीन? अच्छा, निशांत जेना इज अ ट्रेटर। अच्छा, यू आर मोस्ट इंटरेक्टिव सर्स। इंटरेक्टिव होना पड़ता है, देखो अगर यहाँ पे एक तो वैसे दिख नहीं रहा मैं, है ना, एंड ना मुझे आप लोग दिख रहा हो, सो ठीक है। प्रजापति विशाल। अच्छा, सबसे पहले एक बात कर लेते हैं। यू आर ट्रेंडिंग सर, भाविक, थैंक यू सो मच भाविक। गुड इवनिंग सर जी। फ्रॉम पांडे टू मी, ओके, फ्रॉम शेरलॉक। चलो वैक्सीन बनाए सर। यार वैक्सीन जितनी जल्दी बन जाए उतना बढ़िया है, क्योंकि अब हम लोग भी फ्रस्ट्रेट हो गए हैं, बाहर जाने को मिल नहीं रहा कहीं, है ना। वी आर नॉट टेकिंग क्लासेस ऑल्सो, सर आपके गाने के किस्से सुनील सर से। अच्छा सर, फाइनल ईयर में क्या प्रोजेक्ट ले वो? गुड इवनिंग सर, प्रसाद राहुल, गुड इवनिंग. So how many of you have joined so far? 133, almost the same strength as yesterday. So that is good. Kevin, good evening. Okay. Okay, let me ask you a few things. Nabanita, good evening. Yesterday I discussed a lot of things regarding the latest changes in GATE and regarding the GATE syllabus also. But because the voice problem was there yesterday, so still if you want to know something, you can ask for 10 to 15 minutes. We can talk about that still, and then we can start our subject. मैंने आपको कल CT के बारे में भी बता दिया था that how we are going to proceed with CT, right? It is a completely theoretical subject, complete theory. Not even a single numerical problem will be asked from CT. तो अकॉर्डिंगली उसी हिसाब से प्रिपेयर करना है जिस हिसाब से पेपर आएगा. इन बिटवीन आई विल ट्राई टू रिलेट केमिकल टेक्नोलॉजी विद अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ अदर सब्जेक्ट्स जहां पे पॉसिबल हुआ, है ना. आई विल प्रीत सर आप नोट्स प्रोवाइड करेंगे? प्रीत नोट्स यहीं से बनाओ ना, आई एम टीचिंग हियर. ओके, यू कैन मेक नोट्स फ्रॉम हियर ओनली. व्रज पटेल, आज तो वॉइस में कोई इशू नहीं होनी चाहिए. प्रीत, मेक नोट्स फ्रॉम हियर ओनली. ओके सर, आप सारे सब्जेक्ट की बुक्स बता दीजिए, कॉलेज में बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है. ओके, देखो बुक्स तो मैं बता दूंगा, बट प्लीज नोट कि गेट के लिए आप बुक्स पे ज्यादा रिलाई मत करो, बिकॉज फॉर गेट बुक्स एक्चुअली हैव अ लॉट ऑफ कंटेंट. आप कितना छोड़ोगे, कितना पढ़ोगे, देयर इज कंफ्यूजन. इफ यू आस्क मी अबाउट द नेम्स ऑफ बुक देन इट्स ओके. जेरी इज आस्किंग सर यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए. ओके जेरी, आई लिस्ट डाउन. मैं आज क्लास के एंड में ना आपको एक बार बुक बता दूंगा, डोंट वरी. हितेश भाटिया इज आस्किंग सर आपने फाइनल ईयर प्रोजेक्ट सीनियर से उठाया था कि खुद बनाया था? हितेश, फाइनल ईयर प्रोजेक्ट आई कॉपीड फ्रॉम script.com और मैंने पूरी की पूरी फाइल कॉपी करके दे दी थी. नोबडी सेड एनीथिंग, थोड़ा सा पढ़ लिया था उसको, है ना. सर टुडे योर वॉइस इज क्लियर. अब है, थैंक यू. हाँ, आई हैव चेंज द माइक. सर अभी से मॉक टेस्ट देना बेटर रहेगा. व्रज पटेल, अभी कैसे टेस्ट दे सकते हो? अभी आपने पढ़ाई नहीं. एटलीस्ट when you complete 60-70%, then you can. Sherlock is continuously asking one question. Okay, yes, okay, I'll consider this one. Sherlock is asking derivation एक बार देख लें फिर उसे बहुत याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है ना सर. डिपेंड करता है Sherlock की कौन सी डेरिवेशन है. some derivations are also important, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन अगर बीच में से कहीं से फ्रेम होता है then you should know about the derivation also. Yes, you are asking to conduct lecture from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Our branch head has asked to tell you. Okay, yes, I'll discuss this with your branch head. If possible, we will do that. Okay. IIT Bombay का एनालिसिस विशाल प्रजापति. IIT Bombay के एनालिसिस, okay, I will tell. एक बार थोड़ा सा इसके ऊपर थोड़ा रिसर्च कर लें, then we will discuss. सर प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट होने के बाद प्रेजेंटेशन देना होगा क्या? बीटेक प्रोजेक्ट के लिए हाँ प्रेजेंटेशन होना होता है. चंदन, कैनिल डोबारिया इज सेइंग गो कोरोना गो. ओके, चलो भाई शुरू करते हैं फिर अपने डिस्कशन. नो प्रॉब्लम श्रेया. सर मैंने जो सब्जेक्ट खत्म कर दिया उसकी टॉपिक टेस्ट में अच्छे मार्क्स नहीं आ रहे हैं. तो राज, प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है या तो सब्जेक्ट ठीक से नहीं पढ़ा है या तो क्वेश्चन आउट ऑफ, आई मीन क्वेश्चन जो आपसे पूछे जा रहे हैं वो इधर उधर के क्वेश्चंस है, राइट. Santosh is saying hello sir, this is the first class I am attending, do I face any problem? I don't think so, because Santosh, this is the theory part. Fine. So ये तो धवल कौन सी लाइन बोल दी मैंने? सर इंटरव्यू के लिए बुक पढ़ना पड़ता है. हाँ शुभम, इंटरव्यू के लिए पढ़ना पड़ता है, बट इंटरव्यू का स्टेज अभी काफी टाइम बाद आएगा, तो अभी से उसके लिए चिंता नहीं करनी. आज इंडस्ट्री में केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग की कैसी डिमांड है? इंडस्ट्री में तो देखो डिमांड केमिकल के लिए काफी है, अच्छी खासी है, राइट. सर मजा माचो. यस कैनिल, आई एम मजा मा. अब एक काम करते हैं, शुरू करते हैं, ठीक है, बहुत बातें हो गई. हाँ ओके धवल, ओके चलिए. So now let us start about, we were discussing yesterday our first component, and which was sulfuric acid, right? We were discussing about this. we were discussing about this sulfuric acid part. Okay. Sir, when OLGC will recruit this year? देखो ONGC के साथ प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि ONGC का जो इंटरव्यू होता है वो दिल्ली में होता है, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इन दिल्ली एंड मे बी एट 1 or 2 अदर लोकेशन. सो जब तक ट्रेवलिंग थोड़ी सी फ्री ना हो जाए तब तक ONGC और IOCL का रिक्रूट करना पॉसिबल नहीं है. सर मास्टर्स करना चाहिए कि नहीं आपके ओपिनियन से? मास्टर्स करना चाहिए. कुछ IITs हैं बहुत अच्छे अपॉर्चुनिटीज आपको ऑफर कर रही हैं ड्यूरिंग मास्टर्स, डेफिनेटली करना चाहिए. लेकिन ऑल ऑफ यू I'll टेल यू दैट सबसे पहले रैंक लानी है. आफ्टर दैट दीज आर द क्वेश्चंस कि सर मास्टर करूं कि जॉब लूं या क्या करूं. If we don't have rank, then there is no meaning of thinking all these things कि सर मास्टर करनी चाहिए कि जॉब लेनी चाहिए, कौन सी PSU में जाना है. ये तो तब बातें होंगी ना जब हमारे पास रैंक होगी, और रैंक के लिए तो पहले सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड समझना पड़ेगा भाई. सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड कैसे बन रहा है, क्या हो रहा है इसका. I hope you remember the yesterday's reaction I was talking about. केतन, कल आपको मैंने अपना रैंक बताया था, फिर से वही मेरा रैंक पूछ रहे हो. मैंने कल अपने 4 साल की रैंक बता दी थी यहाँ पे. सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड, I told you that there are 2 reactions. S plus O2 giving half O2, sorry, S plus O2 giving SO2, and one reaction was SO2 plus half O2 giving SO3. These are the 2 reactions taking place in sulfuric acid. Fine. SO3. Kevin is asking, sir, masters abroad से करें कि masters India से करें? ये तो देखो पर्सनल चॉइस के ऊपर है. ये पर्सनल चॉइस के ऊपर है. एंड देन देयर आर वेरियस बैरियर्स आल्सो. बाकी दोनों जगह को अगर इंडिया से कर रहे हैं देन आपके पास एटलीस्ट मास्टर्स के लिए एक IIT या ISc होनी चाहिए. मैं सभी को कहता हूं कि NIT को मास्टर्स के लिए प्रेफर मत करो अनलेस यू डोंट हैव एनी अदर ऑप्शन. फाइन. हाँ, बाहर से कर रहे हो तो कहीं से भी कर लोगे, बराबर है. या नाउ S plus O2 is giving you SO2 and SO2 plus half O2 is giving you SO3. If you talk about these 2 reactions, I was yesterday discussing these 2, that one of this is rate determining, which is the slowest step. Okay, this is slowest step, and this is rate determining also. I told you that this reaction is also exothermic and this reaction is also exothermic. However, one reaction was less exothermic and one reaction was more exothermic. Can you tell me that which reaction was less exothermic and which was more? Do you remember yesterday I told you? Yes, the second one is less exothermic as compared to this one. These are these small question जो question के form में पूछे जा सकते हैं. Now yesterday some of you were asking about the Le-Chatelier principle, because I asked you that what is the temperature and pressure condition. Many of you were able to answer, right? But some of you were confused regarding pressure. Fine. So let me discuss a little bit about the Le-Chatelier principle again, because this is a concept of CRE and chemical technology combines the concept of all the subject. However, उतना डिटेल में नहीं जाएंगे, अदरवाइज ये CT कंप्लीट करने में 2-3 महीने लग सकते हैं, है ना. We will just discuss those things which are asked in exam, and this Le-Chatelier principle is one of those. Because CT में कई बार आपसे इंफॉर्मेशन पूछी जाती है, and sometimes आपसे इंफॉर्मेशन का रीजन भी पूछा जाता है. What is the information? The information is that these reactions are conducted at low temperature and high pressure. Fine. These are conducted at these conditions of low temperature and high pressure. But what is the reason? The reason is also important. Fine. The Le-Chatelier principle says one point is, no problem, Rajkan Pathan, good evening. increase in temperature, increase in temperature increase. Yesterday I wrote this line, आप फिर से नोट कर सकते हो अगर कल आप वॉइस प्रॉब्लम की वजह से नोट नहीं कर पाए थे. Increase in temperature favors endothermic reaction. Now what is the meaning of this statement? Yes, I know Dhawal you noted, but yesterday some students were asking the doubt. Increase in temperature favors endothermic reaction. What is the meaning of this statement? If you increase the temperature, in that case, endothermic reaction will proceed to forward direction. I mean, more product will be formed, right? If you increase, if you have more, if you rise the temperature, the conversion of endothermic reaction is going to increase, right? Okay. While the second statement was increase in pressure, increase in pressure leads to, increase in pressure leads to shifting of equilibrium, shifting of equilibrium to that side, which contains lesser moles of gases, which contains, the opposite statement is also true for 1 and 2 lines, like I mean for point 1 and for point 2, to that side which contains, okay, which contains lesser moles. Vraj Patel is asking, sir, please give examples. Okay. That's why I again took this topic. Some of you were confused in this topic. Okay. Now suppose I'm taking in the reaction. You are taking a reaction which is endothermic. Suppose it is endothermic. Fine. If it is endothermic, any reaction you can take, A plus B giving C. The first statement says that if temperature increases, forward rate will increase more as compared to backward rate, and hence the conversion of endothermic reaction will increase more. अच्छा, इसको एक और तरीके से समझाता हूं, देखो, that will be better, and this will also revise your CRE concepts. Okay, Bhushan Chaudhary, I'm coming to that point. Okay. Suppose there is a reversible reaction and I'm taking a simple reaction, A giving B. A giving B, simple reaction for simplicity. This is a reversible reaction and reversible endothermic. Now, can any one of you tell me that if I'm saying reversible endothermic, then which reaction is endo and which will be exo? Because there are two reactions, the forward reaction and the backward reaction. So if I'm saying that this is reversible exothermic reaction, endothermic reaction, so which reaction is endo and which reaction is exo? Yes, forward reaction will be endo. So this reaction is endo and backward reaction will be exo. Fine. Right. Now let us talk about one more point. Karthik is asking, sir, how to identify slow step? Karthik, slow step should be known to us, should be provided somewhere. We cannot identify in theory. I mean, there are certain rules, but वो rules हम लोग chemistry में school में पढ़ते थे, है ना? We used to read those rules in our high school. No need to remember any rules for identifying. Nobody is going to ask you which step is slow. We have to just remember which step is rate determining, not for all the reactions in chemical engineering, just for few reactions. Vraj Patel, how you decided endo and exo here? Vraj, actually what happens that whenever I say that endothermic reversible reaction, it means forward is endo and backward is exo. See, reversible endo means forward endo and backward exo. Similarly, if I writing reversible exo, suppose I'm writing that some reaction is reversible endo. Dhruv, I'm just giving you the justification. Just wait for a minute. Reversible exo. It means that if there is a reaction A giving B, if there is a reaction A giving B, then what do you think? Forward reaction is exo or endo? Forward will be exo in this case and backward will be endo. This is a way of naming them. अगर मान लो किसी ने कहा that this is a reversible exothermic reaction, it means forward is exo. A reaction is always named according to the forward reaction. So reversible exo means forward exo, backward endo. Reversible endo means forward endo, backward exo. ये point clear है या नहीं है ये बताओ. Up to this it should be clear. I think this is very easy. Okay. Now I'm giving you one more statement. This says that, please note, the activation energy, यहां पे आपके सीआरई के भी सारे डाउट खत्म हो जाएंगे, राइट? देखो हम लोग सीटी को कुछ ऐसे ही लेके चलेंगे क्योंकि सीटी अदरवाइज थ्योरी है, मुझे लिखवाना है और आपको लिखना है, समझे? There is nothing to be explained in chemical technology. If I want to explain anything, then it will be always with the help of some other subjects. I can explain a little bit of CRE, I can explain a little bit of heat transfer and mass transfer in chemical chemical technology. So थोड़े थोड़े ऐसे topics भी चलते रहेंगे and then we will write down the information. Okay. Canil is okay. Canil, okay, fine. The activation energy of endothermic reaction, the activation energy of endothermic reaction. Meet Thakkar is asking, sir, solid phase में mole consider करने हैं for pressure? No, Meet. We are only interested in gas phase mole. The activation energy of endothermic reaction is always more than activation energy is always more than activation energy of exothermic reaction. Activation energy of exothermic reaction. Are you comfortable with this line? ये समझ आया क्या? The activation of energy of any endothermic reaction is always more than the activation energy of exothermic reaction. Please note this line, okay? This is important. This will be helpful in reaction engineering also. And this we have studied in our high school also. Fine, that activation energy of endothermic reaction should always be more or activation than the activation energy of exothermic reaction. Fine. Okay. You might have seen a diagram in your high school in chemical engineering also. You might have seen a diagram. See. Okay, let me take that diagram. Just a minute. Sorry. Okay. So I was talking about that you might have seen a diagram, yes, in your high school about this threshold energy. Activation energy heat के form में होती है. Yes, activation energy means the energy required to reach for the reaction to occur, you can say. But before, without having that much of energy, a reaction won't start. That much of energy has to be provided. So that is called activation energy. Whether it is exothermic or endothermic, some energy has to be provided to the reaction for to start. Okay. So suppose that this is your reactants A plus B, and you have the products. This is your reactants C plus D. Sorry, product C plus D. Now this is a graph between energy and reaction path or reaction coordinate, and yeah, I mean how much reaction has occurred. Now suppose this, if you talk about this line is called, this height is called activation energy of backward reaction, and this height is called activation energy of forward reaction. Correct? Right. Now you know that enthalpy of a reaction is defined as activation energy of forward reaction minus activation energy of backward reaction. So can you tell me that this diagram, the enthalpy of reaction will be positive or negative? Delta H will be positive or negative in this case? Yes, positive. It will be positive. Means what type of reaction it is? If delta H is positive, what type of reaction it is? Reactants are having more, less energy, and product is having more energy. Means this is endothermic reaction. Fine. Of course, the forward reaction is endothermic. It is clear. See, the forward reaction is endothermic, and obviously, if the forward is endo, backward will be exo. Logically, if the forward reaction is endothermic, then logically backward will be exo. And now you can see yourself that the backward activation energy is less than the forward activation energy. That's why I'm saying that's why I'm saying that activation energy of exothermic reaction is all endothermic reaction is always more than the activation energy of exothermic reaction. It is clear from the diagram also. Fine. Note it down so that we can proceed. Okay. Will it not be E2 minus E1, sir? We say delta is product. No. It is enthalpy change is EAF minus EAB only. अगर आपने ऐसा पढ़ा है, okay, delta H is fine. That is final enthalpy minus वो. But here delta H we are calculating not with the enthalpy changes, but with activation energy. So it will be always EAF minus EAB. It will be never EAB minus EA. Noted down. Okay, fine. Now I was just giving you an explanation that why I am saying that activation energy of endothermic reaction is more than the activation energy of exothermic reaction. Now one more statement I am going to give you. Please write. It says, Khalid Malik didn't get you. Khalid, क्या doubt रह गया बताओ? One more statement I am going to give, that the reaction, मैं आपको पूरी कहानी समझा दे रहा हूं कि why Lee-Chatelier principle say like this. One more statement. Okay, Khalid, I'll come back to this, but before that, please write down. Yeah, the reaction which is having higher activation energy. The reaction which is having higher activation energy I'm writing in short, is more temperature sensitive. That is a very important line given in 11th Wheel, and it is very important in CRE also. Okay, क्या लिख रहे हैं? लिखो साथ में. The reaction which is having higher EA means activation energy is more temperature sensitive. More temperature sensitive. Okay. Yes, Dhaval, you are right. More temperature sensitive. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? Can anyone tell me that what is the meaning of this line? It means that the reaction which is having more activation energy is more temperature sensitive. Sensitive का मतलब क्या होता है? Sensitive means very, very slow. Okay, change in temperature will no, not change in temperature. Temperature sensitive का मतलब क्या होता है? Do you know that as temperature increases, the rate of reaction, the rate constant, everything increases? Yes, yes, Nishant, you are right. As temperature increases, rate constant K increases. Fine. Is it okay? And as temperature decreases, rate constant K decreases. This is the relation. ये आप बहुत पहले से पढ़ते आओ. I don't think anything needs to be explained here. As temperature increases, rate constant increases. As temperature decreases, rate constant decreases. But let us come back to our endothermic reversible reaction and exothermic reversible reaction. Please keep this line in your mind, that the reaction which is having higher activation energy, that is more temperature sensitive. इसको दिमाग में रखते हुए अभी देखो, let us come back to endothermic and exothermic reversible reaction. Let me tell you here. Suppose this is A giving B. The forward reaction is endo, okay, and it is having a rate constant K1. Similarly, the backward reaction is exo, and it is having rate constant K2. Rate constant, okay. Now suppose I am increasing temperature. What do you think? What should happen to K1 and K2? Yes, I am increasing temperature. Suppose I am increasing temperature. अब मुझे कोई बताओ कि K1 क्या होगा और K2. पहले बताओ K1 को क्या होगा. What should happen to K1? Yes, Zeal, you are correct. KK increase. Okay, Soumya, great. Definitely K1 will increase. Fine. Can anyone tell me about K2? What about K2? K2 increase or decrease? Slight increase, both increases. K1 decreases. Neil Patel, why you are saying K1 decreases? Please remember one thing, that rate constant never decreaseth with temperature. If temperature is increasing, rate constant always increases, always, without any exception. But what I wrote here, the reaction which is having more activation energy is more temperature sensitive. Yes, the reaction which is having more activation energy is more temperature sensitive, and which is having more activation energy, endo, means it is more temperature sensitive, means increase in K1 will be more and increase in K2 will be less. That is the problem. Now tell me, do you know what is capital K? Capital K is called equilibrium constant, which is K1 by K2. सारी कहानी यहाँ पे क्लियर हो जाएगी. Now suppose if K1 increase is more, and K2 increase is less, what can you say about capital K? With increase in temperature, capital K will increase, so capital K increases. Correct? Now, I'm giving you one more formula. Yes, indeed. Yes, Hitesh. I'm giving you one more formula. That is the formula of equilibrium conversion. Equilibrium conversion. This is formula we derive in CRE. We will not do the derivation here. You might have seen this formula. XAE is equal to Kc by 1 plus Kc. Yes, Hitesh Bhatia. Thanks. XA is equal to Kc by 1 plus Kc. Now you tell me what happens to XAE if K increases. This K also increases. This K also increases. Can you tell me what happens to XAE? Soumya is saying decrease. Nishant Jaina is saying decrease. Niyati decrease. Dhaval is saying, okay, Dhaval को सब कुछ पहले से ही आता है. ऐसा Dhaval. Ramani Parth is saying decrease. Most of you are saying actually decrease. आइए सामने एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं. 9 डिवाइडेड बाय, सर आपने ही सिखाया. अच्छा धवल, ठीक है. 9 डिवाइडेड बाय 9 प्लस 1 and 99 divided by 99 plus 1. Yes, I always give this example. Okay, so 9 divided by 9 plus 1 is 0.9. and 99 divided by 99 plus 1 is 0.99. You can see yourself. Now what are your answer? What are your answers? Now tell me increase. Yes. Now those who are saying decrease, please be careful. If K increases, XAE also increases. Yes, Niyati. Oh, increase. Yes. अब बताओ that if the reaction is reversible endothermic, then increase in temperature is favorable or not? Similarly, you can understand the phenomena of reversible exothermic reaction. Gavu is saying yes. Okay, Gavu. Right. Similarly, if I can also take the example of what is XAE? Nidhi Patel, XAE is called equilibrium conversion. XAE means कि एक रिएक्शन में कितना कन्वर्जन मिल सकता है. अब obviously we will always want more and more conversion in a reaction. Fine. So XAE is high means we can have more conversion. Okay. XAE means equilibrium conversion, the maximum conversion that can be attained in a reaction, that is called XAE. Suppose I take the second part of the question. Now you can see yourself, right? This is how you can relate the things. और भी ऐसे कई सारे relations हैं. Wherever there will be relations, I'll try to explain. Otherwise बीच में ऐसे ही theory हम लोग लिखते रहेंगे. Okay. These are all concepts of reaction engineering and some concepts of process calculations. Okay. Suppose we have this reaction A giving B. Now you can see yourself. If it is a reversible exo, means forward is exo having rate constant K1 and backward is endo having rate constant K2. Thank you, Dhaval. K2. Okay. Now suppose if I increase temperature, temperature increases. Now you tell me what happens to K1 and what happens to K2. What happens to K1 and what happens to K2. Of course, see, exothermic is having less. No, Kamani Parth, Kamani Parth, your answer is correct. Both will increase, but because K1 is the exothermic reaction, its activation energy is less. It is less temperature sensitive. So less increase in K1 and more increase in K2. Therefore, if we talk about capital K is equal to small K1 by small K2. K2 is more increase, K1 is less increase, and therefore capital K decreases. Clear? If capital K decreases, what happens to equilibrium conversion? XAE is equal to capital K by 1 plus K. The nature of change of K and the nature of change of XAE is same. If capital K is decreasing, XAE is also decreasing. This was the theory behind why we say that increase in temperature favors endothermic reaction, reversible endothermic reaction, and decrease in temperature favors reversible exothermic reaction. Fine. This was the theory. Right. So someone was asking that what is the concept behind this. So this was the concept. XAC. It is not XAC abhay, it is XAE. I think it is, it seems like it is C, but it is XAE. Yes, Shubham, you are right, but हम लोग यहाँ से conclusion के लिए इसको use कर लेते हैं. This formula is not universal formula. It is only applicable for first order reaction, but for conclusions like this, we can use this formula. Okay, so यहाँ से पता ये लगेगा that for our case where we have exothermic reactions, both the reactions are exothermic, we should have maintain low temperatures. Because you can see yourself that if I increase temperature, right? Thank you, Santosh. Okay. Kamani Parth, yes, अब that is the CRE derivation. अभी उसके बारे में बात नहीं करते हैं, ठीक है? Okay, so you can see yourself that for reversible exothermic, if temperature increases, the equilibrium conversion decreases. Mohit, okay, thank you, Mohit. Fine. So यहाँ से क्या पता लगता है that in our case we will be maintaining low temperatures for sulfuric acid productions. Okay, low temperature, therefore for our reaction, for the reaction, which reaction we are talking about? For the SO2 plus half O2 wala reaction, SO2 plus half O2 giving SO3. धवल तुम पूछ लिया करो ऐसी कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो मुझसे, you have my contact number. Okay. Darshan Patel, your question is a little bit confusing. Okay, for the SO2 plus half O2 giving SO3, low temperature is required. Low T is required. तो अब बात समझ आ गई कि क्यों low T required है? Because this is exothermic and you can see yourself, okay, that exothermic reaction may conversion decreases if I increase the temperature. Therefore, for SO2 plus half O2, low temperature is required. Similarly, we also have the concept of pressure. Fine. See what happens. Lee-Chatelier principle says if you increase the pressure, reaction will do something to cancel out that increase, and therefore reaction will shift in that direction where less mole is there. इसको note कर लो, फिर मैं pressure पे आता हूँ. You can note down these things, then we can talk about the pressure. Right? What is the effect of pressure? This is the effect of temperature, then the effect of pressure. Yes, Dhaval, see, that is the basic of Lee-Chatelier principle. If we have changed anything, the reaction will do something to nullify that change. And that is why if you increase the pressure, reaction goes in that direction where less number of gaseous moles are present. If you decrease the pressure, reaction goes in that direction where more number of gaseous moles are present. Right? That is the reason, that is how we can explain, right, that if pressure increases, reaction goes in that direction where less moles are present. Now you can see this reaction SO2 plus half O2. What do we want? We always want more product to form. And you can see that in the product side, only less moles are present. In the product side, only one gaseous mole is present, while on the reactant side, we have 1/2, 1.5 moles. We want more product to form, means we want the reaction to shift on the lesser mole side, and therefore pressure should be kept high. We should have high pressure. Right? Anyone having doubt in pressures? ये तो टेम्परेचर का पूरा डेटा था. Now I am erasing this part. Okay. Are you having any doubt in pressure? Then you can ask. Yes, Praveen, okay. No doubt. Okay, Kevin, no doubt. Dhaval, fine. Janish Bhavasar. Okay. Okay, Janish. Temperature तो समझ आ गया ना, that why we are keeping low temperatures. Why not high temperature for this? Okay, Prajapati, Vishal Prajapati, the concept is clear. Okay. Fine. Santosh is also clear. नीलेश मिस्त्री सिंह जहांगीर सर ने प्रेशर बहुत अच्छा समझाया था. हाँ, पर इफेक्ट ऑफ प्रेशर ऑन केमिकल रिएक्शन उन्होंने नहीं बताया था. प्रेशर तो जिन्होंने वो समझाया था वो मुझे भी समझ नहीं आता, वैसे मैं नहीं समझाता, वो जहांगीर सर ही समझा सकते हैं. Yes, P is high, T is low. Abhishek Sharma is asking P is high. Fine. See, what about pressure? Let's talk about pressure. The principle says, actually Lee-Chatelier principle says, please you can also keep on writing the things. जहां पे आपको लगे कि लिखना है, जस्ट लिख लो. Lee-Chatelier principle says, इसके बाद इसी सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड में एक और कॉन्सेप्ट है. That concept I will discuss. Again, that is related to CRE. Lee-Chatelier principle. हाँ खालिद, इससे प्रोडक्ट ज्यादा मिलेगा. खालिद, हमें सारे काम ऐसे ही करने हैं कि प्रोडक्ट ज्यादा मिले. If conversion is more, then more product will be formed. Right? So that is why we are keeping low temperature. Lee-Chatelier principle says that if we apply any change to the reaction, if we apply any change to the reaction, any change to the reaction, the reaction shifts in such a direction, the reaction shifts in such a direction which nullify this change, which nullify this change. This is actually a simple statement of Lee-Chatterley principle. Means अगर आपने reaction को disturb किया, now reaction will do something to nullify that disturbance. Now suppose I am talking about this reaction. Let us take our reaction only. SO2 plus half O2 giving SO3, right? SO2 plus half O2 giving SO3. You know that all the reactants and products in this reaction are in gas phase. So this is also gas. Let me write the state. This is also gas. This is also gas. Now you guys tell me, suppose the reaction is now present at equilibrium, but I disturb the reaction by increasing the pressure. If I increase the pressure, right, then what is going to happen? If I increase the pressure, reaction will do something to nullify this change. We know this ideal gas equation, na? PV is equal to nRT, means moles is proportional to pressure, right? We know PV is equal to nRT, means moles is proportional to pressure. PV is equal to nRT, or I can say that pressure is proportional to moles for gaseous species. Fine. So suppose I am disturbing the system by increasing the pressure. ये मैंने disturbance किया by increasing the pressure. Now reaction will do something such that this change is nullified. तो reaction कौन से direction में shift होगी? Reaction will shift in such a direction where less moles or less pressure is there. Reaction will shift in such a direction where lesser moles are there. In such a direction where lesser moles are there, right? Lesser moles are there. Fine. Now where are the lesser moles? Product side or reactant side? You check on which side lesser moles are present, product side or reactant side. Product side means जो equilibrium होगा वो कहाँ shift होगा? Reaction will shift in which direction? Reaction will shift to form products. So more products will form. A reaction will shift on product side. Shift on product side. Product side. So more product will be formed, and this is desirable. We just we just want that more and more products is formed. This is desirable. More product is formed. Yes, Vraj Patel, that is just stoichiometry. Okay, and this is desirable also. So that is why I am saying that high pressure. Similarly, in the same case, suppose if you keep low pressure, suppose I am saying that I am keeping low pressure, opposite things will happen. Pressure low means according to the equation PV is equal to nRT. Thank you, Mohit. PV is equal to nRT. Mohit, from which college you are? PV is equal to nRT, or I can say pressure is proportional to N. Fine. Now, in this case, you have decreased the pressure, so reaction will try to nullify this change. Reaction will shift in that direction where there is more pressure or more moles. Fine. A reaction will shift. A reaction will shift. SVNIT Surat. Okay, okay, Mohit. Fine. Reaction will shift in that direction. That direction where there is where there is, because I have decreased pressure, so reaction वहां जाएगी जहां increased pressure हो, where there is more gaseous moles. More gaseous moles is more pressure. Where there is more gaseous moles. Clear? So where is more gaseous moles? Reactant side or product side? Reaction will shift on products reactant side because there is more moles of gases on this side. A reaction will shift on a reactant side. Reactant side. Okay. And when reaction will shift on reactant side, conversion decreases, less product is formed. Conversion decreases, okay, and less product is formed. Karthik, that will be according to the time. If time allows me and the conditions are favorable, I have to give exam every year. जब तक मेरी कैपेसिटी है और जब तक मुझे एग्जाम वाले खुद ना भगा दे तब तक मैं एग्जाम देता रहूंगा, है ना? Because unless I give the exam, I'll become idle, I'll become lazy, right? Yes, धवल, जब तक है जा, क्योंकि सीधी बात है, देखो अगर मैं एग्जाम नहीं दूंगा तो मैं तुम्हें एग्जैक्टली नहीं बता पाऊंगा दैट हाउ टू कोप विथ डिफरेंट थिंग्स, बिकॉज जब तक मेरे सामने जब नया क्वेश्चन आएगा इन द एग्जाम, देन ओनली आई विल डेवलप न्यू थिंग्स, न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट्स, न्यू सिलेबस, न्यू वे ऑफ टीचिंग, राइट? अदरवाइज आप स्टैटिक हो जाते हो. अगर आपको लाइफ में बढ़ना है, लाइफ में पढ़ाना है ढंग से, तो डायनामिक होना पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू चेंज एवरी ईयर, यू हैव टू चेंज. अरे तो उससे क्या फर्क पड़ता है तुम्हारी रैंक को? मेरी रैंक का तो कोई यूज ही नहीं होना है ना? सर वो तो आप घर पे भी दे सकते हो. घर पे कैसे दे सकते हो व्रज पटेल? नहीं नहीं नहीं, देखो जैसे तुम लोगों को फील होता है वैसे ही हमें भी फील होगा इफ वी आर प्रेजेंट इन द एग्जाम हॉल. घर पे वो फीलिंग नहीं आती. यस यस प्रेम, लाइफ इज ऑल अबाउट अनस्टडी स्टेट, राइट? Okay, so conversion decreases and hence less product is formed. Less product is formed. Is formed. Fine. And this is undesirable. So we will always do the desirable thing. और यहां से क्या कंक्लूजन निकला? What is the conclusion here? More pressure or less pressure? अब बताओ. Those who are not clear about pressure, they should answer. More pressure should be there or less pressure should be there? We should keep more pressure, right? More P is required. Gavu is asking, sir, all clear, sir? Okay. Yes, Bhavik. Yes, Bhavik, you are right. Fine. So that is why I'm asking. That is why I'm saying that this is for my dynamic nature only. That is why I'm appearing for these things. Okay. Okay, leave that. Okay, so we have concluded here that high P is required. Fine. That is why high P and low T. High P is required. This is only the concept that I'm discussing once. If later suppose this kind of question is there, you can easily answer that, sir, high P is required or low P is required, or high T is required or low T is required. Fine. So you guys can note it down again and thereafter we can talk about the further process, that what happens after that. Okay. नहीं जरी, ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता. ओके. व्रज पटेल इज आस्किंग सर, मतलब आप मैथ्स और एप्टी की प्रैक्टिस करते होगे. एप्टी की प्रैक्टिस आई नेवर डू, बट यस मैथ्स आई टेक सम टॉपिक्स. सर गेट में अच्छा रैंक हो बट कॉलेज अच्छा नहीं हो तो इंटरव्यू में कॉलेज अफेक्ट करता है. डजंट मैटर, यू कॉलेज डजंट मैटर. Many of my students who are from IIT, NIT, some are from private colleges, some are from state government colleges, they are working fine in PSU. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Yes, Dhawal, I'm coming to that topic. Yes. So now let us erase this part. And yesterday I left the discussion at that catalyst, that which catalyst is being used. Let us talk about the some catalyst and what is the advantage of the catalyst and what is the disadvantage of the catalyst. Let us talk about that part. This was about the favorable conditions of temperature and pressure and the related concept. Okay. कैनिल क्या डिस्कस करना है तुमको? I hope you have noted down everything. Anupama Giri, thank you. कैनिल ये डिस्कशन क्लास के बाहर, क्लास के अंदर नहीं. नो फेनिल, आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट. फेनिल एंड कैनिल, मैं कैनिल की बात कर रहा हूं, तुम फेनिल हो. ठीक है. Okay, so we were talking about the catalyst. Let's come back to catalyst. Yes, Raj Patel, you are right. So we were talking about that which catalyst is used, and in the second reaction, which is the conversion of sulfur dioxide to sulfur dioxide, there is a catalyst required. Let me tell you a few things. I told you that low temperature is maintained, but how much low? What do you think? What is the temperature maintained in the reactor? It is approximately, the temperature maintained is, approximately 400 to 500, right? The temperature maintained. See, I'll discuss about the timing with the ice gate people. Don't worry. अभी timing की बातें करने का क्या फायदा? अभी पढ़ते हैं जिस time class start हो गई. Don't worry about that, ना? The temperature maintained. Yes, your answer, Smith Patel, your answer is good. The temperature maintained is about 400 to 500. Okay, that is the temperature maintained in the manufacturing of this sulfuric acid in the reactor, right? Now that's what I was asking Sherlock. This temperature is not low. We say low temperature. In industry, low temperature does not means -1, -2 or 10 or 20. With as far as industrial temperatures are concerned, the temperature 400, 500 is also considered as low temperature. But the thing is, why we can't maintain further lower temperature? Can anyone answer? Why we can't maintain? Because I just tell you that if we maintain low temperature, more conversion will be there. Why we can't maintain further low temperature? Okay. Okay, ये कौन कह रहा है? Okay, okay, you guys are saying anything. कंपनी को लॉस होगा? अरे right. Properties may be disturbed due to activation. Energy depends upon catalyst. Rate Rajiv. Okay, few guys, only 1 or 2 of you are giving me right answer. Right. See, अभी अभी मैंने आपको बताया दिस इज एन एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शन, राइट? And in exothermic reaction we should have low temperature so that there should be maximum conversion, right? But the thing is, suppose we have very low temperatures, suppose we keep very low temperature, what is the answer for this question? Yes, Hanuman Gote, your answer is right. Suppose if we keep very low temperatures, if we keep very low temperatures, then conversion will be very high, because अभी मैंने आपको बताया that for exothermic reaction, yes Shubham Pujara, your yeah, definitely your answer is also correct. If we keep very low temperature, then conversion will be very high, conversion is very high, but rates are very slow, but rates are very slow. कन्वर्जन लो नहीं होगा, कन्वर्जन हाई होगा, बट रेट्स आर स्लो. राजीव, रेट्स विल बी स्लो, कन्वर्जन विल बी हाई, रेट्स विल बी स्लो. एंड देयर इज नो मीनिंग, सपोज कि कन्वर्जन विल बी 99%, बट टेक फॉर दिस कन्वर्जन, सपोज इफ 1 month is required, then there is no meaning of this much conversion. We have to deliver the product in time also, time constraint is also there. So that is why we have to optimize the process ki temperature aisa rakhein, temperature is selected that it should not be very high so that the conversion becomes very low, and it should not be very low so that rate should not be very low. Fine, that is the scenario. देखो, अगर टेम्परेचर बहुत कम कर दोगे तो रेट बहुत कम हो जाएगा, और टेम्परेचर बहुत ज्यादा कर दोगे तो कन्वर्जन बहुत कम हो जाएगा. Now there is no meaning of very high speed but very less product, and there is no meaning of very high amount of product in a very long amount of time. So ultimately we have to select an optimum temperature. That is why 400 to 500 degrees Celsius temperature has been selected after a lot of hit and trial, and on basis of experience this temperature was selected. Fine, right? So one more point I would like to mention here: why catalyst is used in this process? Why? These are all small question of 1 marks. Why catalyst is used in H2SO4 manufacturing? Why we can't do this without? Why catalyst is used in H2SO4 manufacturing? Okay, all of you are asking about activation energy. That's fine. We know that catalyst decreases activation energy. Okay. Fine. Increases rate of reaction. Acha, theek hai. See, the thing is, if you do not use catalyst, then for this reaction to occur, very high temperature is required. That is the reason. Suppose you take SO2 and oxygen, right? Answer is, suppose we take SO2 and oxygen at room temperature, no reaction will occur. In the absence of catalyst, a reaction will occur at very high temperature. A reaction will occur at very high temperature. At very high temperature. Fine. Reaction will occur at very high temperature. But what is the problem if we have very high temperature? मैंने आपको ऊपर ही बता दिया that if we have very high temperature, suppose you are saying कि sir let us save some money, कुछ पैसा बचाते हैं, कैटलिस्ट यूज नहीं करते हैं, हाई टेम्परेचर रख लेते हैं. Then what is the problem? अगर आप कैटलिस्ट यूज नहीं भी करोगे and if you have very high temperature, The problem is the conversion will become very low. Ultimately, it will be your loss. That is why catalyst is used, and the catalyst allows the reaction to occur at low temperature. That is the reason. That is the exact reason why catalyst is used. Of course, catalyst decreases the activation energy, but this is a very general answer. हमें इस specific process के हिसाब से answer करना है, right? So the catalyst allows a reaction to proceed at low temperature, or reaction to occur at low temperature. Fine, occur at low temperature. That is the answer. Now we were talking about the catalyst. So which catalyst is used? So earlier, write down this point is important, okay? Earlier, platinum was used. Earlier, platinum was used, but now almost everywhere, Raj Patel, you are asking, in the absence of catalyst, reaction occurs at high temperature. How? There is no reason for how in this case. See, if for any reaction to occur, some conditions of temperature is required. Many reactions do not occur at normal temperature or even at 100, 200 degrees Celsius. So for the reaction of SO2 to O2, that's what many students were saying, कि high activation energy is required. You have to heat the reaction a lot. But the catalyst decreases the activation energy and allows you to carry out the reaction at low temperatures as well. That is why 400 and 500 degrees Celsius temperature is used. So you can see here that earlier platinum was used, but now almost everywhere we use vanadium pentoxide. Vanadium pentoxide. Fine. Yes, Hanuman, your reason is correct. Vanadium pentoxide, this is called this is written as V2O5. That is the first point, that which catalyst is used. Fine. Second point, we also use, along with the catalyst, a promoter is used. What is the meaning of promoter? A promoter is used. Promoter का मतलब क्या होता है? Promoter means something which increases the activity of a catalyst, right? Yes, activates the catalyst, or you can say which increases the activity of catalyst. वो catalyst को और effective बना देते हैं. Promoters are, the work of promoter is to increase the working, increase the action of the catalyst. So along with V2O5, we also use a promoter in this process, so that it enhances the performance of overall process. Fine. So can you name the promoter? नहीं, temperature की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. Promoter means, yes, something like the catalyst of catalyst. Promoter is a substance. Temperature cannot be treated as promoter. Fine. So a promoter will be used here, right? And that promoter is any metallic compound, or it can be any alkali metal as well, right? No, alumina is not promoter. No, Vedic. No. You guys are getting confused. Let me write this statement first. Okay. Along with the catalyst, a promoter, such as any metal, it can be Fe means iron, or any alkali metal is used. Temperature is not called promoter. Promoter का मतलब substance होता है कोई, है ना? Substance की बात कर रहे हैं. We are not talking about this, any temperature, or someone is saying men, they are not promoters, है ना? We are not talking about men, the workforce. Okay, silica is not promoter. Please note, silica and alumina, they are not promoters. Dhaval, yes, any alkali metal can be used as promoter. Arsenic is not promoter. Arsenic is called poison of catalyst. In many cases, arsenic serves as poison. Fine. So promoters are just added to, to increase the activity of catalyst, right? Please this write down somewhere. I'll talk about that alumina and silica. Don't worry, I'll talk about that. Along with catalyst, a promoter Fe. What is the role of promoter? Promoter means to increase the activity of catalyst. Yes, Abhay, what's your doubt? To increase the activity of catalyst. Activity of catalyst. I'm coming to all your question. Please have patience. Okay. Now, next point. Someone was asking, sir, on what basis it is decided that which catalyst is used? See, catalyst ke liye there is no basics. Catalyst is always selected on the basis of hit and trial, right? अगर आप देखोगे, every industry has its own R&D units and pilot plants. Abhay Tanki is saying, sir, second last statement, please explain. Means I think you're talking about catalyst and promoter, right? So, see, actually, whenever we add a catalyst, we can add some substances, right? Yes, Dhaval, that's great. We can add some substances which enhance the activity of the catalyst, right? Now someone was asking, sir, how to decide the type of catalyst? That totally depends upon hit and trial. We take one type of catalyst and then apply this one. We take other type of catalyst, then try this one. That is why catalysis is a totally a different, different R&D sector. But this new catalyst are not directly used in the plants. ऐसा नहीं कि आप नया catalyst बना के ले और सीधा plant में use कर लिया. First of all, they are used in the pilot plant. Pilot plant means smaller scale plant made for research and development. So catalyst is totally heat and try kind of thing. There is no basis here. There is no formula to calculate the best catalyst. You check, verify that it is giving better yield or not, and then apply. और जब आप एक बार एक कैटलिस्ट यूज करते हो तो आपके R&D में दूसरे कैटलिस्ट की डेवलपमेंट चलती रहती है. There are many companies which are famous for catalyst development only. For example, Helder Topsoe. Helder Topsoe is only famous for catalyst. They manufacture catalyst, a lot of catalyst, right? Let us talk about third point here. Third point is, so how we are using this catalyst. Okay, so write down. Shreya Singh is asking, sir, so this promoter is specific to the catalyst only. इसके बिना catalyst के reaction पे effect same होगा या नहीं फर्क पड़? See, the promoter is specific, right? The promoter is specific to the catalyst, right? And इसके बिना reaction पे yes, because it is increasing the activity of catalyst. So in the absence of promoter, the catalyst effectivity will be less, but it will work, right? But its effectivity will be less. Now let's talk about the how we use the catalyst. The catalyst is used. The catalyst V2O5 is used in the form of pellets. Is used in the form of pellets. Dhaval is asking, there is never best catalyst, always there will be better catalyst. Yes, Dhaval, that is why Chintan is saying your audio is sometimes little bit sound. Sound means tez hai. I mean, you're talking loud or low. The catalyst V2O5 is used in the form of pellets. In the form of pellets. Right? In the form of pellets. Voice break is only due to internet connection. Abhay, that is not the fault of mic. Okay. Darshan. Okay, Darshan. That is why I'm writing everything so that you don't miss anything. The catalyst V2O5 is used in the form of pellets on a porous carrier. On a porous carrier. See, carrier and promoter are two different things. I'm coming to that, Santosh. Carrier and promoters are two different things, right? What is the meaning of pellets? Pellets means catalyst is not in powdered form. Catalyst can be in the two forms, right? Catalyst can be in powdered form. Catalyst can be in the form of pellet. Let me raise the top three lines and then I'll write this. Okay. Whenever you use catalyst, catalyst can be in the form of powder, fine particles, right? Or catalyst can be in the form of big pieces. Then it is called pellets, and it can have any shape. Thank you, Hanuman. Thank you. अच्छा, किसी ने catalyst देखा है क्या कभी? Have you seen anyone? Have you seen catalyst? And tell me about which catalyst you have seen and where you have seen. KK is saying no. Dhaval is saying yes. Which catalyst, Dhaval? Okay, Zeal is saying ZSM5 in FCC unit. Correct, Zeal. Fine. Yeast is a catalyst. Yes, yeast is a catalyst, but let's talk about this chemical engineering process. Yeast is also a catalyst. Fine. निर्मा में देखा था, ज्वेलरी शॉप में देखा था प्लेटिनम. अरे भाई वैसे नहीं, in the form of catalyst only. Yes, alumina, silica in FFC, good. But powder form is better. Okay. कमनी पार्थ सिंह, मैंने गेट कैटलिस्ट देखा है यूट्यूब पे, वो वाला कैटलिस्ट नहीं. बीपीसीएल R&D, ओके गुड. गूगल पे देखा है, ओके राइट. यस, एल्यूमिना, सिलिका. I have seen nickel catalyst which is used in hydrogenation of oil as Nivetha. So how was that catalyst Nivetha, in the form of powdered or in the form of pieces? Sherlock is saying name yaad nahi tha, but that was black. Okay. See, so whenever you use catalyst, catalyst can be in powdered form or pellet form. It was in pieces. Okay, Nivetha. So when catalyst is used, it will be used in two forms. It will be either in the form of powder. It will be either in the form of powder, that is fine powder, fine pieces, or in the form of small pieces of various shape, right? Small pieces of various shapes. So when catalyst is present in this form, this is called pellets. Pellets. Okay. Now this pellets can be spherical. It can be spherical, right? The catalyst can be present like this. It can be cylindrical pellets as well, right? They can be cylindrical pellets. Okay. Lalu is asking, sir, catalyst is always in solid form. See, catalyst most of the time it is present in solid form. In very few cases, catalyst will be present in gas or liquid form. Otherwise, most of the time it is present in solid form. Or it can have various other shapes. It can be like this, something like this kind of shape can be there. So any shapes can be there, fine. These are called pellets. But whenever you have a catalyst, catalyst is generally used with a support. Now, what is the purpose of support? See, what is the purpose of support or carrier? The carrier used, carrier, what is the purpose of carrier? See, yes, Dhaval, you are right. Homogeneous catalysis is, suppose the carrier is serving as a stand. देखो carrier का मतलब क्या है? देखो जैसे it is serving as a base. Suppose this is a carrier in the form of cylindrical shape, and on this carrier, I can coat the catalyst. I can coat the catalyst on the surface of this carrier. So carrier is, you can say, in the form of a support on which the catalyst is coated. So carrier has to be there. Generally, this carrier is silica, alumina. But carrier and promoter, they are different things. Carrier does not help in activation of catalyst, right? Carrier does not help in the activation of catalyst. Carrier is generally Write down which carrier is used in this process. We have the carriers of silica or alumina, right? Silica, silica means SiO2, right? Silica means SiO2, and alumina, alumina means Al2O3, right? So carrier is a different thing, promoter is a different thing. Promoter helps in the action of the catalyst, but carrier, porous carrier means carrier is just acting as a support. Support means where you are putting the catalyst. Catalyst को ऐसे हवा में नहीं use कर सकते ना, right? Catalyst cannot be used like this only directly. It has to be put somewhere. Catalyst has to be put somewhere, and that is, yes, physical support मेघना. That is the thing which is called carrier. That is why yesterday I told you that a porous carrier is used. Porous means it has many pores, and the surface of that pores are coated with the catalyst, right? So the carrier used is silica, right? Now the question is why we, sir, carriers की definition है तो? No, there is no definition. Carriers are generally used so that, see what happens, you can write down. Okay, let me write here. On the carriers, the catalyst is generally coated, is generally coated on the surface of the carriers. Okay, that's it. There is no other definition. Okay, sir, catalyst is used only for liquid reactions. Not necessarily. Catalyst can also be used for gas solid reaction, Karthik. It's not necessary that only for liquid, and you can see here only it is gas reaction also. The catalyst will be used. Fine. Now there is very important point. That why we are using V2O5 and why we stopped using platinum. That is a disadvantage of platinum and advantage of, okay, advantage of this. Yes, cost is one factor. Okay. Carrier is always porous. Yes, Prajapati, Vishal, carrier most of the time it has to be porous. Karthik is asking, sir, how do they recover in this case? See, catalyst recovering is a totally different process. I have seen myself when I was doing this R&D in IOCL. I was there when catalyst was getting changed and it was getting recovered. Lalu will take some examples later. अभी इस process के हिसाब से देख लेते हैं कि process में क्या-क्या चीजें use होती हैं. Okay. So what are the advantages of V2O5 and what are the disadvantages of V2O5? That let's talk about that, and let's talk about platinum also, right? So the platinum catalyst, नहीं, कैटलिस्ट और कैरियर का रिएक्शन नहीं होता. कैटलिस्ट का तो रिएक्शन होता ही नहीं है. कैटलिस्ट इज ओनली प्रोवाइडिंग द सरफेस. Did alkali metal of promoter react with SO2? No. SO2 is only reacting with oxygen below. Promoter is not reacting with SO2. See, platinum, write down this point. Platinum catalyst, this is very important question. This question was asked in GATE also. Platinum catalyst was costly. First point, it was costly and it was prone Yes, yes, Praveen, PT gas is unsupported catalyst, that is correct, right? Platinum catalyst was costly and it was prone to poisoning. So easily poisoning can be occurred. That is why platinum catalyst was not used. Fine. So poisoning was there. There was a problem of catalyst poisoning. Platinum की poisoning ज़्यादा आसानी से हो जाती थी. That is why. And what is the meaning of catalyst poisoning? Let me write that also. Poisoning of a catalyst means decrease in its activity. Just like promoter increases the activity of a catalyst, poison decreases the activity of a catalyst. Catalyst poisoning means catalyst poisoning means poisoning means decrease in its activity. Decrease in its activity. Correct? So the activity of the catalyst decreases. And that is why platinum catalyst was not being used. Now, what is advantage of this V2O5 catalyst? Let's see. V2O5 is more immune to poison. That is the most important advantage. अगर ये मोर इम्यून है पॉइजन का तो ये जल्दी पॉइजन नहीं होगा और ये काफी टाइम तक चलेगा विद हाई एक्टिविटी. V2O5 was more immune to poison. V2O5 was more immune to poison. Okay, was more immune to poison. V2O5 को कोरोना नहीं होगा. Yes, V2O5 is immune. Was more immune to poison. Yes, लालू, that is required. अगर मैं नहीं लिखूंगा और वो भी सिटी में तो लिखना पड़ेगा, right? And कोरोना से उतना डरने वाली बात भी नहीं है दोस्त. अभी recently one of my student was diagnosed with corona. She was in Pune and she was diagnosed, she was admitted and 2 days only she was discharged, right? That अब आप जाके home quarantine हो जाओ. So it's fine, सबको हो रहा है, right? So अगर होता भी है उसको ज्यादा सीरियसली नहीं लेने का, है ना? Sir, okay. Kenil, that is also possible, but her symptoms was also getting better. So that is why she was discharged. Okay. So first advantage was V2O5 is more immune to poison. And second advantage is low investment. I mean, it is not costly. Low investment. And there is one more advantage that it gives better yield as compared to platinum. Okay. Right? Better yield as compared to platinum. Better yield as compared to platinum. Okay. Better yield as compared to platinum. High pressure drop, Praveen, how high pressure drop can be advantage? That is always a disadvantage. Better yield as compared to platinum. आप लोगों ने फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स पढ़ी, अभी आप लोग पंप पढ़ोगे, right? So you'll know that high pressure drop leads to high cost of pumping. So how high pressure drop can be an advantage? It can be a disadvantage only, right? Okay. So what are the disadvantages? One disadvantage is important that can be asked in GATE. So write down disadvantages of V2O5. Disadvantages of V2O5. That is high ratio high O2 by SO2 ratio is required. High O2 by SO2 ratio is required for giving economical conversions. Okay. ratio is required for giving for economical conversions. Okay. That is one disadvantage. That's it. Okay. So write down this point. This was about which catalyst is being used. That was important to understand, right? जिसको note कर लो. And after this, we will talk about the process. See, in the process, no need to remember and no need to make the complete flow sheet. बस only the overview we will draw. वो overview आपको याद रखना है. Only the overview. Okay. Bhushan is saying how we can decide the amount of catalyst. Bhushan, see, there is no formula for these things, right? There is no formula. In reality, the amount of catalyst, everything is decided. Catalyst is totally about hit and trial. And from hit and trial only, we develop various, various charts, graphs, we plot various things and we see what is the best case scenario. Disadvantages repeat. The disadvantage I have written here that high O2 by S2 ratio is required. Means more amount of oxygen will be required, right? Yes, yes. Kamani Parth, whatever I am giving you in the notes are very, very important. Okay, that's why I told you that I will be giving very concise notes and these concise notes will help you to solve the problems. Okay. So disadvantages means, Udit Patel, I'll answer your question, don't worry. High amount of oxygen is required, that is the disadvantages. Okay, Vraj Patel is asking how much pressure is required. Pressure is approximately 2 atm in this case. Prajapati Vishal is saying आपके notes कहाँ से मिले? Prajapati, you have to make notes from here only. अगर notes मुझे देना होता तो मैं इतना लिखवाता क्यों? Right? Sir, 2 atm. Yes, yes, 2 atm is high pressure here. Right? This is the condition. 2 atm is the pressure which is used. So I hope you have written the disadvantages also. Now let us talk about the process. That a little bit overview of the process, that how it occurs. Okay. Conditions process में लिखेंगे, right? But right now we have to do the overview that what happens before and what after that. Okay. So write down the heading, that is the process. Process description. Yes, Vishal, only one disadvantage. That is why we are using V2O5 still. अगर ज्यादा disadvantages होते हैं तो V2O5 की जगह कोई दूसरा catalyst ढूंढना पड़ता. We are searching for the catalyst, but right now V2O5 is the better. Okay. Process description, and that is, first of all, you have a mixture of air and SO2. First point, I'm writing this point wise. Okay. First, air SO2 mixture, air plus SO2 mixture, air plus SO2 mixture is heated. Mixture is preheated first. Preheated means its temperature is increased a little bit, and then, okay, that is the meaning of preheating. Please note here, one point is important, that oxygen is used in excess, or you can say air is used in excess, right? You can write down that O2, oxygen or air is used in excess. I told you that high oxygen to SO2 ratio is required for economical conversion, is used in excess. Okay. Right. Secondly, once you have these things, what is done after this? It is sent to the reactor, right? After air plus SO2 mixture is preheated, it is sent to the first reactor. It is sent to the two-stage reactor. That is very, very important. इसको star mark कर लो. It is very, very important that it is sent to the two-stage reactor. Two-stage reactor. Okay. Yes, Shubham. Yes, Shubham. That your point is also valid. Two-stage reactor. I'll take that point also. Don't worry. Yes, it is sent to the two-stage reactor where interstage cooling is used. Where interstage cooling is used. Cooling is used. Now this point is very important. Okay. What is the importance of this point? Let's see. In the first reactor, or you can say in the first stage, बात करते हैं सिमरन, we are talking about this point is only the important thing here. Suppose this is the reactor. This is your reactor. Okay. And in this case, okay, suppose the reactant stream enters here, SO2 plus SO2 plus oxygen is entering here, right? And the temperature in the first part of the reactor is maintained. Suppose this is a kind of separation. Here the temperature is maintained at 500 degrees Celsius to 600 degrees Celsius. That is the one stage. Fine. And here a conversion of approximately 80% is achieved, right? That we will write in theory, don't worry. After this, there is interstage cooling. Now, what is the meaning of interstage cooling? After this, the product is withdrawn, okay? When the product is withdrawn, it is getting cooled, right? Sir, it is a batch process. No, it is not a batch process. It is continuous process. When this is withdrawn, from here, water is passed. This water cools down the temperature. Okay. This water cools down the temperature, and the temperature of the stream becomes 300 degrees Celsius. Okay. And then it is sent back. The temperature of this stream is becoming 300 degrees Celsius, and then it is sent back for reaction to occur. It is sent back. This is the second stage of the reactor, which is maintained at approximately 400 degrees Celsius to 450 degrees Celsius. 450 degrees Celsius. Okay. Anything can be used for cooling, Pujara. उसमें हम लोग नहीं जा रहे हैं. That is the process optimization. Normally, we know that water cooling or air cooling is used, right? Now, this is the reactor, and this reactor is called two-stage catalytic converter. This is called two-stage catalytic converter. Why there is two-stage, and what is the meaning of interstage cooling? Why we are doing interstage cooling? The concept lies in the CRE subject, right? Process description means, see, Abhay Thanki, process description means what is happening step by step. उसी को लिखेंगे बस. No need to go into the detail of these things. I mean, first of all, air SO2 mixture is preheated and then it is sent to the two-stage reactor. इतना बस आपको ओवरव्यू पढ़ना है. ओवरव्यू से ज्यादा कुछ नहीं पढ़ना है, right? This thing is called interstage cooling. From one stage to another stage, you are doing interstage cooling. Fine. Interstage cooling. Now the question is, why interstage cooling is used? And there is important point regarding the conversion and regarding the yield that we have to note down. Okay. Okay. In the first reactor, write down this point. This point is under the second point, which is the interstage cooling. In the first reactor, in the first reactor, 80% conversion is used. 80% conversion is achieved. 80% conversion is achieved, while in the second reactor, it increases to 97%. Okay. While in the second reactor, it increases to 97%. Second reactor, it increases, okay, to 97%. So there was a question in GATE exam that which of the following statement was true, and the question was asking that the two-stage or multi-stage converters are used in the manufacturing of sulfuric acid. So what will be the reason? What do you think? What will be the reason of using this multi-stage converters? What you should write in that case? To increase conversion, yes. Sometimes they use the conversion, sometimes they use the yield, right? Sometimes they use conversion, sometimes they use the word yield. So therefore you can write the statement that multi-stage or two-stage converter, two-stage converter are used in fact you should write like this: two-stage converter with interstage cooling. That is also important. Two-stage converter with interstage cooling. Interstage cooling is used. Yes, Santosh, definitely. Two-stage converter with interstage cooling is used to get higher conversion or higher yield. To get higher conversion or higher yield. Santosh is asking, sir, if we increase more stage, can we get more conversion? Definitely yes. According to theory, you will get more conversion. But the thing is, this is all the conversion you are getting right now, it is already 97%. Therefore, for increasing the conversion by 3%, if you are adding one more stage, then it totally depends upon cost. The cost of adding one stage and the money you save for increasing the 3% conversion, then we have to compare these two amounts. So used to get higher conversion, cooling is used to get higher conversion or higher yield. Okay, higher yield. This is a very important concept. Now the thing is, if I ask you that why or how you can say that doing interstage cooling gives you higher conversion. Have you studied it somewhere? Interstage cooling leads to higher conversion. What is the concept behind this? Sir, practically it's possible to achieve 97% conversion. Yes, Vraj Patel, this data which I am giving you, it is practical data only. मैं आपको theory का data नहीं दे रहा, it is practical data only. So, yes, what do you think? Where lies the concept of increase in this conversion? Interstage cooling, yes. So you are saying कि exothermic reaction, see exothermic reaction है तो मैं तो पूरे reactor में low temperature maintain कर सकता हूँ, but why I am having this interstage cooling and then two temperatures are there? I can also maintain one low temperature throughout the reactor. Why not I am doing that? Rate भी तो चाहिए. Yes, Sunil. But why interstage cooling? What is the effect of interstage cooling? Okay, first of all, you guys can note this. Okay, note down this, and then I will tell you explain you the concept behind this. Okay. Dhaval Darshan. Okay, you are saying this. Okay, fine. We want optimum temperature. टेम्परेचर प्रोफाइल मेंटेन करना है. करेक्ट. टेम्परेचर प्रोफाइल मेंटेन नहीं करना है बिकॉज वो तो हम थ्योरी में पढ़ते हैं टेम्परेचर प्रोफाइल मेंटेन करना फॉर मिनिमम वॉल्यूम. यहाँ तो वॉल्यूम फिक्स है रिएक्टर की. रिएक्टर का वॉल्यूम बड़ा छोटा थोड़ी होगा. सर एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शन लो टेम्परेचर. यस राइट, दैट इज लो टेम्परेचर इज प्रेफर्ड, बट व्हाई इन टू पार्ट्स? दैट इज माय क्वेश्चन. Definitely the temperature is low. 500 degrees Celsius, 400 degrees Celsius, these are low temperatures. But the thing is, why it is? Okay, okay. Yes, Shubham, your point is correct. I'll give you a small explanation for this. That is called interstage cooling. Okay. Let me raise this part. Then we'll talk about interstage cooling. Reactants are left to react, that is why. No, see, when you'll study reaction engineering, there is a diagram in exothermic reaction, in this non-isothermal reactor. There is a diagram like this. This diagram explains what is the effect of interstage cooling in reversible exothermic reaction. Let me make a bigger diagram. So that is शायद efficient होने के लिए. हनुमान, हाँ efficient तो हो ही रहा है, but the question is what is the theory behind this? What is the concept behind this? Suppose you have a reversible exothermic reaction. Okay, on the y-axis I am taking conversion XA or XAE. XA is the maximum possible conversion, XA is the actual conversion. Okay, that's what I'm asking Harsh, that if we keep, Harsh is asking ki, sir, if we keep 400 to 500 degrees Celsius temperature initially, do we get the same yield? The answer is no. That is what I'm asking ki, why we are not keeping one temperature? Why we have two different temperatures? We have two stage reactor. That is the question. See, few minutes before I discussed that see, on the x-axis we have temperature. Okay, on the x-axis we have temperature. Just few minutes before I discussed that for reversible exothermic reaction, with increase in temperature the equilibrium conversion decreases. So this is the graph for equilibrium conversion. Okay, this point, this line is the graph for equilibrium conversion, right? This is for XAE. Are you comfortable with this graph? That as temperature increases, the equilibrium conversion decreases. I mean, if you keep very high temperature, you can go only up to this value of conversion. Suppose if you keep very high temperature, you can go only up to this value of conversion. You can see that this conversion is very low, right? But if you keep low value of temperature, then you can have very high value of conversion. Now, in adiabatic reactors, there is one more graph, and that graph is for the actual conversion. As the conversion increases, suppose this was your inlet temperature. Suppose this was your inlet temperature. As your conversion increases in exothermic reaction, the temperature also increases. The temperature also increases. The temperature also increases. You are going like this.
but you can go up to a maximum of this conversion only. Suppose this is the inlet temperature, you can go a maximum of this conversion only. Suppose this is 40% conversion, right? अब देखो, in reversible exothermic reaction, if this is your inlet temperature, right, then you can go only up to this value of conversion. Here your actual conversion becomes equal to the equilibrium conversion. This is XA, right? Now where is the advantage of interstage cooling? Suppose somewhere in between, if I do interstage cooling, then interstage cooling means I'm decreasing the temperature. So I'll decrease the temperature like this. I'll decrease the temperature like this, and then again I can go up to some higher value of conversion. You can go up to this point. Similarly, if you make one more stage, Santosh was asking if I increase the number of interstage cooling. Suppose if I increase the number of interstage cooling and I am decreasing the temperature again here, I am applying one more interstage cooling, then I can go up to this value of temperature. Similarly, if you apply one more interstage cooling somewhere here, you can go up to this temperature. Fine. This is the thing which explains that interstage cooling increases the equilibrium conversion that can be achieved and hence the actual conversion. This is called interstage cooling. ये यहाँ पे जो आप कर रहे हो ना, this thing is called interstage cooling. This thing here, the temperature is here. This is called interstage cooling. This thing is called interstage cooling. Fine. This thing. So you can see yourself that if we don't do interstage cooling, I can only go to 40% conversion. But if I do interstage cooling, I can increase the conversion and I can go to any higher value of conversion depending upon the number of interstage cooling. Right? This is the concept. This is the concept which says that interstage cooling increases. Interstage cooling increases. Cooling increases the maximum possible conversion and hence also the actual possible conversion. Interstage cooling increases the maximum possible conversion and hence yes, Bhavik, something like that. Same like multi-stage adiabatic compression in thermodynamics. Yes, Bhavik. Maximum possible conversion and hence the actual conversion also. And if you are smart enough, अगर आपका दिमाग थोड़ा सा चलता है, scientist वाला दिमाग, then you can also answer me one more question. See, interstage cooling increases the maximum possible conversion and hence the actual conversion in reversible exothermic reaction. Reversible exo reaction. Okay. Now let me ask you one more question, similar question, that I have a reversible endothermic reaction. Fine. I have a reversible endothermic reaction. Let me make the graph first. You will understand yourself, right? You'll understand yourself that what you have to do. This is the graph. This graph is also between the same variables. Sorry for the straight line. Okay. This is XA or XAE, both variables we can see on the y-axis, versus temperature. You know that for a reversible endothermic reaction, equilibrium conversion increases with increase in temperature, right? So the graph should be something like this. The graph should be something like this. Okay, this is the graph. This is the maximum conversion, which is equal to 1. Okay. Yes, interstage heating. Very good. Interstage heating will be required. Now, in this case, See, if this is your inlet temperature, if this temperature is your inlet temperature, then what happens that during endothermic reaction, heat is absorbed and therefore the temperature decreases like this. And you will move like this. This is your operating line and that is your equilibrium line. You can understand like this, that also. And you can obtain only a maximum conversion up to this point. Suppose this conversion is equal to 0.4, just like the previous one. You can only go to this value. Suppose you want to have more conversion, then what you have to do? You have to do interstage heating. Now you increase the temperature by heating. This is called interstage heating. Now you can see yourself, if you increase the temperature up to this point, now you can go to higher value of temperature, right? Similarly, you again apply the interstage heating. You can go to higher value of conversion. This is interstage heating. You can obtain these higher values of conversion if you do interstage heating. So the concept is interstage heating. Interstage heating increases the conversion, of reversible endothermic reaction. Okay, a reversible endothermic reaction. Fine. So this was the concept which has to be applied for understanding this, right? Okay, so interstage heating, yes, interstage heating. All of you have answered interstage heating. Very good. Okay, so that was all for today's class. The sulfuric acid part is almost done. केवल थ्योरी थी वैसे, फिर भी मैंने आपको इसमें काफी कुछ एक्स्ट्रा कराया हुआ है. That will help you in other subjects as well. So let's stop here. Tomorrow we will start the second second process. A little bit theory of sulfuric acid we will discuss, and then we will start the second process, that is pulp and paper. Okay. Acha, books. Jerry, you were asking about books. Okay. Jerry, अगले लेक्चर में ही करते हैं बुक्स का. मुझे एक बार याद दिला देना क्योंकि काफी टाइम हो गया है ना. So Shubham Pujara, okay. Yes, good night. Why reactant is not sent from bottom? I never said that reactant is not sent from bottom. मैंने ऐसे ही वो डायग्राम बनाया था. Don't take it that seriously. ना बॉटम से सेंड करना है कि टॉप से सेंड करना है, that is not part of chemical technology. Leave that. Thank you, Janish. Timings will be notified to you. I'll discuss whether it will be possible to reschedule the timings, and if it is possible, then we will do that. Don't worry. Matam Sandeep, yes, sulfur production is there. We will just write down few important theory parts from sulfur production, right? Okay, Dhaval, thank you. Ashish will talk about this. You can contact me on Facebook, Ashish, because अब इतनी सारी strategy यहाँ पर discuss करना possible नहीं है ना? Okay, so good night all. Good night all of you. Thank you.